Hey guys, what's up? Uh, I'm recording a video here today, and I saw the new changes to casters and decided to play an Artificer. I used to play Artie back in the day when I didn't know much about DDO, and with the new Artificer changes and caster changes in general, with losing that belt, I figured, it's a good time to put Artie to the true test and see how it goes. It looks super cool too, like I'm a robotic caster that shoots electric out of his hands. Um, so I took my main all the way up to level 30, and I put it to the true test, and I kind of want to talk about it a little bit before I TR it. Not bad, not great, just right maybe, I don't know. Anyways, uh, here's my stats right off the bat. Nothing too special. I thought I'd be a little more defensive being a Warforged. I do have that fortification bumped up, a few racials, so I dove into that tree a bit. Now, here is my just standing spell power. Nothing crazy. I am missing quite a few pieces, so let me talk about my gear now. So, firstly, I'm going to have the lightning coil, um, and what is it? Dumpster fire. Yep, dumpster fire combo when I get the lightning coil. So I'm missing a bit of spell power because this is my magnetism right now. I think lightning coil is like 202 or something. I forget, like 200. So I'm missing a little bit of spell power there. I'm gonna get the new raid trinket, so I'm gonna be replacing these boots for some more spell power. And then also, this has the shield bonus, so my armor class is gonna go up a bit. So I mean, like, mediocre stats, not terrible. Um, One thing to note, I got the mithril body feats, so it's acting like I have light armor, capping at 100. Um, my dodge though is only 10% on a Warforged, which kind of sucks. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually at Fred here switch out for adamantine body and show you guys how my stats change after I talk about my gear. So continuing down the line, or gear here, I have a two-piece LGS set, and I messed up when I did Shroud. I only crafted the first tier of electric. I was gonna do tier 2 for extra 10% crit damage. I figured not 3s yet. I just don't have the components. And then I did a two-piece fire, so I could be getting more spell power, or spell crit multiplier and spell points. And then I'm Warforged. It made the most sense to go Arcsteel Battle Mage, being this Artificer caster. I tried out some different ideas with Feywild sets, and I just kind of always came back to this set here. Now, I could have more dexterity instead of constitution on this, 21, but I got the collective sights. Reason why I just had that collective sight already crafted out. I have the constitution 21 on this belt with healing amplification. And then I have the clouded dreams to make up for that extra 10% exceptional spell lore that I lose from, doing it like a Feywild set or something. And sunken slippers, of course. These gloves for the repair. Shattered onyx. I have this 5 rings with quality constitution. Now, when I get the new trinket, I could just slot in the resistance, get rid of the quality constitution. I don't need the sheltering on there. This was a pre-crafted piece for another tune. So I replaced the sunken slippers, get another LGS piece, so that's 3 in total. Replace the belt, because who cares, I'm going to get rid of that healing amp. I can heal really well on like R8s even. I have video footage I'm going to be showing you of me doing part of an R8. So 4-piece with this belt, boots, bracers, and green steel cloak. Raid trinkets. And then this necklace is going to stay the same. This is obviously part of the set. So that's the gist of it here. I have a 4-piece Eye of the Beholder, 4-piece Odos, all that good stuff. Alright. Alright, so here are my feats currently. You can take a look at them. This is kind of what I chose if you're interested in ever playing this build. I don't know why it doesn't show Mithril Body on here, but that's the feat I want to switch out for Adamantine Body, and it doesn't show Adamantine over here. So I'm guessing I'm going to have to get rid of Mithril Fluidity, and hopefully Mithril Body will show up under Racial Feats, and I could swap that out. I don't know what's going on there. But let's see. Sucks. I'll just get this for now. I don't need Accelerate, but whatever. Alright, so Racial Feats, come on, show me. Mithril Body. Okay, that's really interesting. So Adamantine Body. Again, here are my stats before. So 133, 101, 105 armor class. Those should all change. So it didn't actually change that much. I had 10% dodge, now I have 5%. So I mean, that kind of stinks. I don't know why my PRR is so low. That's... Yeah, anyways, armor class would go up a little bit when I have my new set to 133, so yeah, it's okay. But it makes up for it because it already has insta heals and it can heal pretty darn well. That was a non-crit. And that was how without Wellspring, all that good stuff. So enhancements is kind of what I took. I dove deep into Arcno Technician. I had some Warforged. I had some extra points left over. 2 extra points, and I ended up getting this. For more spell power, I had the Sprint Boost, Sense Weakness, Color Spray, the intels from here. Pretty basic stuff for a caster. So before I switch over to the video, I'm going to just tell you a little bit about how the caster performs. Oh yeah, I finally finished 2 Reaper trees completely, which is pretty cool. So I'm in Draconic, and these are all my twists too. But how this performs in High Skull Reaper, mid to High Skull, is it plays almost like an alchemist, almost like a druid in a way. You know, I keep my distance when I have to, but then I go in when I can. And get up close and personal, control the groups, and mess up the enemies. So you want to not always pop Wellspring, Draconic, Reaper Boost whenever you can. No, you don't do that. You alternate them between fights, and that's how you keep your damage going. If you just did all the high-end stuff like Dragon Breath, Energy Burst, all of these boosts here, Energy Vortex, all at once, you're just crippling your damage for the next fights, unless if you want to wait, you know. So I use like Wellspring of Power, and then I use like, you know, I go in crowd control with Tactical Detonation, which you can cast in public for some reason. Lightning Sphere, you know, Color Spray. I contain the mobs, and then I'll use like a Dragon Breath, you know, and then I'll just hit them with all my other spells. Pretty basic stuff. I switch out Radiant Force Field and Fearsome Invulnerability in between fights and as needed. And then I run around corners, healed, kites. It plays a lot like other casters. There's just a bit of a learning curve. And the first video I'm going to show you here is me doing an I think 5 roll call. And I didn't have Maximize on, which sucks the whole video, and I realized at the end fight. So you guys can kind of see what the damage is like without that. If you want to skip ahead, I show me doing the same quest on an R8 because I really wanted to test the damage. I did exceedingly well. I knew I wasn't going to make it, because of Reapers in those tunnels, and I did die by a Doom Reaper, but I did pretty well in an R8. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this compares to other casters now with the nerf and or buffs. And I'll switch it over now and talk to you guys later. And hopefully you learned a thing or two.
You expected to find Forge personnel hard at work in this wing. Instead, you see an old woman pacing back and forth while muttering to herself. A group of Moorgrave University students are lost inside the Forge. You need to track them down. This cavern is bare aside from 2 circular doors, one of which stands open. You'll have to navigate the Forge by using the pipe
To leave
system.
them alive would be a
Hostile
sin!
security drones patrol the pipes. It looks like the lost students have triggered the wing's alarm system. You teleport the hapless student back to the entrance.
We won't become legends if you bleed to death.
You teleport the hapless student back to the entrance.
Smash them! Smash them all! Counting our kills calms my nerves.
You teleport the hapless student back to the entrance. The back wall hums with energy from the Cannith crystals used to power the facility, but a thin trail of smoke points to a system malfunction.
Glorious!
Dane tells you that the last student was taken captive by Forge security and brought to a holding cell. You'll have to go there to resolve the situation. You teleport the hapless student back to the entrance. You fall down a chute and
I
tumble
don't
out of
see
a
how
maze
this
of
will
pipes.
help us bash heads, but fine.
A massive shield guardian protects the holding cell. A student waves at you from behind the magic barrier. "Thank the host," he cries. "I knew they'd send somebody. It's not what it looks like, I swear." A cold, impersonal voice emanates from the shield guardian. "Intruder. Power system compromised. Unauthorized crystal removal. Eliminate threat."
Legendary!
You smash the shield guardian into a pile of debris. You expected to find Forge personnel hard at work in this wing. Instead, you see an old woman pacing back and forth while muttering to herself. A group of Moorgrave University students are lost inside the Forge. You need to track them down. This cavern is bare aside from two circular doors, one of which stands open. You'll have to navigate the Forge by using the pipe system. Hostile security drones patrol the pipes. It looks like the lost students have triggered the wing's alarm system.
We won't become legends if you bleed to death.
You teleport the hapless student back to the entrance.
Don't make me angry. I don't like me when I'm angry.